this is Pamela Riemenschneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services, and I have Karen Nardozza here from Moxxy Marketing. And we are going over the results from the Shopper Insights 2020 survey. And today we're going to talk a little bit about new items and things that consumers say they've tried, and maybe they've tried them, maybe they haven't. The survey kind of picked the unusual produce items, things that people may not have seen in their stores before, but some of them, for me, not surprising that 64% of consumers have tried a pomegranate, and more than half have tried papayas and dates and figs. But when you drill down into the lower part, one of them stuck out to me, and it's a good reminder for those of us who are immersed in the produce industry, who hear about this, read about this, write about this all the time. Very few people, fewer than 20%, had tried a jackfruit. And that just kind of reinforces something that you had said before about maybe we're tired of hearing about it, but the market is not.
Right. They still don't know about it or haven't been inspired to try it. So we got to keep talking about it, got to keep marketing it, keep promoting it, keep educating consumers on how to use it, especially something like a jackfruit that can be kind of intimidating, not just by its size, but what do you do with it? How do you use it? The education and the marketing around that is really important for these exotic new items.
Well, we also pulled, based on the new trial, have you tried this, have you not tried this? We can, interpret some demographics for people who are more likely to try a new item based on what they've tried before. And some of it doesn't really surprise me. Right. People in the West, younger consumers, higher income, natural and specialties, food shoppers, heavy produce buyers, they're all more likely to have tried something new. But how can a marketer use this information to more effectively target places for, new product trials?
Great question, because it's really more of a back to basics mindset, and those in marketing can kind of get distracted by the newest technology, the newest social media, what's new and creative, how can we launch a new item differently. And at Moxxy, we often advise our clients to get back to basics. And these demographics showed us that relying on basics of true demographic analysis and paying attention to what those demographics say can help marketers, whether it's the produce brand or the retailers, choose test markets for new products wisely. So if you're launching a new product and you analyze the demographics of where that item will perform best, choose those trial DMAs that are more likely to help the item succeed. Because once it starts succeeding in its test markets, then it'll gain popularity and awareness in secondary and tertiary markets after that. But launching a new item in the wrong market can have devastating effects. So don't ignore the basics. Back to basics is not uncreative, it's smart marketing.
Well, we also, the funniest thing apart that when we first went through this survey, I noticed that you guys threw in a couple of items that didn't exist, ginger melon and red zucchini. And what does that tell you? We had, 5% of our respondents said that they'd tried a ginger melon, 6% said they'd tried a red zucchini. What does that tell you about branding, naming, and what consumers say they've tried and maybe they haven't?
Well, I think some of it is survey takers wanting to want to get the right answer. So they'll say something when they haven't. We see it in other surveys where we ask how someone learned about a new item or learned about some message, and they say television, and there has been no television advertising. So some of the survey taking you just need to take with a grain of salt. But really, who wouldn't want to try a ginger melon? If that existed, well, maybe it does, but we think we made it up. But if ginger melon existed, I would want to try it. It sounds delicious. And red zucchini sounds beautiful and really unique, yet familiar. So I think that what it says about branding and choosing the right product name for something is that with an appealing name, you can convince shoppers that it's something that they want to try. So naming is very important. I mean, it's a big part of what we do, advising our clients on how to choose a brand name, a product name that will appeal not just to shoppers, but to retailers as well. And a good brand name is unique, ownable, differentiated, doesn't sound like something else that exists, yet sounds familiar enough that it's not scary. And so I think both ginger melon and red zucchini accomplished that. But if someone knows, someone out there knows if either of those products actually exist, send me and Pam some so that we can try it.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well, that's it for today's installment of Shopper Insights 2020. You can catch some more analysis of the survey at producebluebook.com. Thanks, Karen.
Thanks, Pam.